Hello Stampers, Jackie Bolhuis from Klompen Stampers. Are you ready for some more ideas using the honeybee stamp set? Now a couple weeks ago I shared some cards. We kind of combined it with the Celebration Designer Series paper and picked up kind of those color schemes. Make sure you go back and you see those if you've missed them. I'll have a link down here in this video that'll take you to a blog post so that you can find those other cards. Because I'm not sharing those today, but I tell you, they're darn cute. Today, I'm going to show you a whole nother set of cards. I think I've got 4 or 5 of them using the honeybee stamp set. And we're not going to use that paper. We're going to bring in some different colors and just give you some different ideas and different ways to do this. And the card specifically that I'm going to show you how to make today is a window card. We're going to use the beehive to make a little window. And it's super cute, if I do say so myself. So without further ado, let's go ahead and flip this camera down. I'm going to show you the stamp set in case you haven't seen it yet. And then we're going to make a window card. Hold on. Here's what the stamp set looks like, and it does come with coordinating dies, which I love. And that's what we're going to use the beehive one here to make our window card. Now, like I said, I did a whole set of cards before that are really fun and bright, and they have some super special greetings on them. So follow the link down to the blog post to see those. But today I've got, I don't know, I guess it's only 4 different cards I'm going to share with you today. So let's set this aside. Oh, I should tell you, this stamp set is in the Spring Summer Stampin' Up! Mini catalog. And if you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you'd like one of those catalogs, I'd be happy to send you one. Just hop on over to my website. Again, follow that link. And there will be a spot there where you can request a catalog. Now, for our card today, I have a piece that's 4 by 5 1/4 of balmy blue. Now, don't worry about these measurements. They'll all be over on the blog. How many times am I going to tell you to go over to the blog? Quite a few. But anyhow, they'll all be over there for you, along with pictures of all the cards I have for you today. Now, we are going to do a random tone-on-tone background. And tone-on-tone simply means balmy blue paper, balmy blue ink. So it just kind of lends a soft background to it. You can still see them, but it's not a big old huge pop. And it's random, which means we're going to stamp bees all over. Now, a little tip for random stamping. Notice how when I'm stamping, I am turning my cardstock. That's the best way to get random images, because otherwise we tend to stamp, stamp, stamp. We try to turn a little bit, but the bees all end up kind of going in the same direction, which we don't want. So we're going to just hold our hand that's stamping the same direction and then just keep spinning this cardstock around until we get it all filled in nicely with random. And then sometimes I go back. I always like to make sure there's things coming off the edge when you're doing a random looking layer like this. So just kind of fill in those spots. So there is our random bee background. And then next, we're going to go ahead and we're put some adhesive on the back of this. And we're going to stick it onto a smoky slate card base. So we'll go ahead and adhere that down. A little bit different because usually I kind of do all my parts and pieces for the card and then I assemble them. But because we're making a window card here, I need to glue that down right away. Then I'm going to take my die and I'm going to take this over to my Big Shot. I'm going to open it up and I'm going to put the die right there to cut the window. So let me go do that and I will be right back. There we go. So then we can go ahead, take that off, pop it out, and there is going to be the window for our card. We'll set this aside. Now, I have a piece that's 4 by 5 1/4, the same size of Whisper White, that's going to go on the inside. And what I want to do is actually stamp a beehive in our little window there. So we'll take the beehive stamp. I'm going to ink this up in crushed curry. Now we'll see, when I did this to practice, it works. So we'll see if it works a second time. I'm putting the white where I want it. I am not adhering it down because if I goof, I want to be able to flip it over and use the other side of it. Then I'm going to ink this up and hopefully I don't get my head in here. Actually, you might get my head just a little bit here. And I'm going to try to line that up right in that hole. Whoa, I almost got it. Let's see if we can go back and restamp this. Otherwise, there, that's pretty good. We're going to call that good. It was easier the first time when I could really put my head right over it. But that's okay. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect in there. So we're going to set that aside there. And we're going to finish off the inside of the card. So let's go and put Let's see, let's put our greeting right there. Let's add a bee. I love the contrast with that crushed curry and this black. So this is going to become the inside of our card. And we'll go ahead and stick that like so. And those are the main parts of the card. So let me grab you my finished one. You can see here, I don't really like the look of that, but you'll see the solution. Here's the finished one. You can see I caught just a little bit of crushed curry there, but that's okay. So there's the inside. I added a couple of the hearts. Those are dies that are part of the set. And then I just have the strip that covers up the front. That covers up this area right there. So we just have 2 bees on it, and we open it up and thinking of you, sweet friend. So isn't that a cute card? There's not a lot of embellishments. There's not any ribbon, just kind of simple, but I think that'd be great to send to a friend to let them know you're thinking of them. Now let me grab the other cards that I've made. Now, you know, I usually put ribbon or baker's twine or something, but I decided to just keep these really pretty simple. So with this one, we just have a thank you card. You can see I did that tone on tone with the flowers there. Again, very simple, but I think we got a punch going with that smoky slate and the black and that balmy blue. This might be my favorite of this batch. Again, here's that beehive. I love these curvy words just popped up with dimensionals. And rather than adding ribbon, I just added a piece of cardstock there. So wishing you sunshine and happiness. And then with this one, I have So Saffron. I wanted to lighten that a little bit. Crushed curry was a little bit too dark, but just a very simple thinking of you, sweet friend. I cut the bee out and popped that up just for a little bit of a punch. And then a nice simple thank you card. Just stamp the bees and crushed curry along with the thank you. So pretty simple cards. Let that fun pop of the cardstock really, you know, do a make your stamps pop. But I hope you like these. Again, make sure you hop on over to the website. I'll have pictures of all of these along with the card measurements, and then I'll have those other bee cards that I shared a couple weeks ago. As always, if you have any questions or I can help you with anything, make sure to let me know. I love sharing simple stamping, and I love teaching you how to make quick and easy cards. So until I stamp with you again real soon, have a stamp happy day.